Okay, can y'all hear me now? Sorry about that. Hopefully you can hear me better. I don't know. Something likes to keep me on my toes. Let me tell you, because I have had a really crazy couple of days. Alright, so I stopped at Dr. Amber. Hello. Pretty in pink. I swear there's a retrograde right around the corner somewhere. I feel it. Diamond Girl. Hello. Like, my son took the cord for my light. Didn't tell me. And then, so I've got weird lighting. My toilet is trying to overflow on me. I have got so much going on. It's crazy. Okay, as long as y'all can hear me, I'm good. I don't know what the heck is wrong with that. I just bought a new one too, so I think it's because I have an Apple computer. It likes to give me problems. Andresa, hello. It's like everything happens when I'm too tired to deal with it. I'm still tired from yesterday from my son's video shoot. It was so much fun, but I'm tired. I cooked some Filipino chicken skewers on the barbecue, hot dogs, fed all the children's. Hey, Jean. All right, boo. No rush. Walmart took forever. They're good at that. When's the next retrograde? I know it's around the corner. I can tell. It's already messing with me. Usually the shadow period always does it. Alright, we got a lot of spots left. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Lucky 11. I think. I think. And I will not be on Sunday, just so y'all are aware. I'm going to come on Monday instead, because my son's doing like his first musical festival. And so, Mama got to attend that. I know, Walmart sucks. Or they'll delay your stuff. It's crazy. Hello, Cherry. Hello, Firebird. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 9 spots now. And I'm sure that y'all's questions will get me chuckling. At least it'll get me out my own energy. I think they're just lazy sometimes. Like, they don't want to go down an extra aisle, so they'll be like, oh, it's not here. It ain't here. You can't have it. Or you pay the extra for like express, and then they're like, oh, your delivery's delayed. But we don't know when it will be delayed to. 9 spots. I'm going to look up when the next retrograde is because I feel it. It's got to be somewhere soon. Let's see. The 29th. Close enough. I can add you to the list, boo, but please don't post your question right now. I can put you on the list, Luxbang, but you gotta wait until I call you. Just don't spam the chat, please, because my mods will kick you out. They're snack blocking, huh? It's okay. You don't know. Your computer's over there blinking. It's something going on in the atmosphere. Alright, so we got 8 spots. 8 spots. I think I need to change the cord to this mic. That could be the problem. Because my son didn't want to switch the cord out. And it could have been the problem in my other mic. Who knows? I'm going to do that tomorrow. Anybody have any exciting weekend plans? Any hot dates? No? Well, damn it. You don't want to? You should go. It's gonna be raining here, though. It's crazy because my son's festival is gonna be at an interactive zoo. And y'all know how I've been loving the animals. It's supposed to be right there. Girl, ain't nobody want to go on a hot date with me. Hello. So yeah, I get a music festival and I get interactive animal petting. Love it. Gene, you need to ask old boy out because y'all need to make some babies already. Some hot summer date babies. You're on the list, Andresa. I think you are number 13. And we still have 7 left. He's laying in bed sick. Oh, he needs a miracle cure. He just needs you to go be nurse. Go be nurse for him. Humans. I know. The weak. The weak. The weak species. 7 spots. 7 spots. I'm gonna start pretty soon. If nobody shows up, it'll fill up eventually. Or we'll just end early. Who knows? We'll see. Some spinach soup. I don't think I've ever had spinach soup, but it sounds good. Like creamy spinach? Cream of spinach? He can't eat. Damn. How about chicken soup? Or vegetable soup? Spanish. Spanish soup. There's a big difference. You talking about like chicken tortilla or something, or caldo de res? I love caldo de res. It's very yummy. Hey, blue butterfly. All right, let's go ahead and start. I can start with 6 spots. It's cool. It's cool. So, Genie. It is good. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I make it too. It's delicious. All right, Genie, what's your question? I don't want to wait forever for the list, so. General career. All right. Okay. So I have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Cups at the bottom. I feel like this summer is going to bring some kind of exciting opportunity to either expand or do something like a creative side project that's going to lead to being very abundant. So the Queen of Pentacles is here. There's clarity around it. I'd say within the next 4 months, the opportunity will present itself and everything's going to kind of clear up. You're going to be standing pretty strong in your money pretty soon. So the offer could come directly to you, or it could just show up. You run into it, you see it, it's presented to you. But it's kind of giving me there's a hold period for a reason. Maybe it's kind of teaching you to save your money and not do frivolous things, I guess. I don't know. 4 of Pentacles, Sun, Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. I love it. And that Queen of Cups, I just slid right back to it. So whatever's coming is going to be something that you're very happy with. Okay, so Irene, you're currently out of a job. You've applied nothing. What does Spirit want you to know in regards to that? And hello, Siona. Happy Friday. Friday? All right, let's see, babe. Well, I definitely feel like it feels like the opportunity that will be presented to you is just right. I don't know, like kind of like the baby bears, maybe the ones you've applied to so far, they're okay, but one may be cold, one may be hot, too hot, and then there's one that's just right. And it feels like whichever one is just right, it's going to fit in perfectly with you. So I don't even think it's going to take a lot of time. I would just keep reaching out, keep applying. Um, because I do feel like what you're wishing for is coming. It's just going to take a second for things to align just right. But with the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant, I do feel like you're going to find that right one. It'll come to you. I think by, I'd say September, you're gonna have a job. I know that's a little bit of ways away, but you'll be set in your job by then. So, all right, Neon, got you. All right, who is next? Angelica. What can you expect for this month? The Fool. Okay. A lot of movement here, a lot of excitement I feel, but a lot of hesitation as well. There's something headed towards you, a new opportunity. But I get the feeling there's also some choice involved of which way to go. So that this could be like an opportunity that takes you away from what you're comfortable with and moves you into something better, but you kind of have to choose it. So I do feel there's some kind of choice about taking the less traveled road versus the one that you're comfortable with. But lots of movement. I got the Fool, the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Chariot. And this could involve love. Doesn't have to. Just something new. Good night, Irene. All right, Mystical. Excuse me. What do you need to know that you don't know? If you don't know, now you know. All right, let's see. Okay. I feel like you're in a real abundant manifestation energy. And there could be something in your life that has kept you from experiencing like the good things. And I feel like there's going to be a sense of clarity around some heartache within this month. But the one thing about heartache is we can always use it for power. We can always use it to make a change. We can always put it into motion. So Spirit's saying like you're taking your pain this month and you're seeing the brighter side of it. So something that may have been hurting you up until this point, there's some clarity that comes around it to where it's almost like I feel you being set free. Um, Especially with the sun and the magician, it's like you're getting all that power back. You're getting the clarity that you need in order to use it for whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. And I got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. So very beautiful, secure, solid, grounded energy. So I'm not sure exactly what this heartache was or what the clarity around it is, but I do feel that you're going to use it for something good, whether that be putting into a creative project, writing, singing, dancing, whatever. But I do feel whatever you're pulling back to yourself is going to be very powerful. So, very mystical. So, if you don't know, now you know. Alrighty, Starry Night. What are the little blue things? To me, it looks like a semi funky blueberry because I can't see, but hey. All right, how does Michael feel about you? You met today. Ooh. Show me Michael. He's excited. He's like, it's been a long time since I met somebody that just lights me up. Super excited, like ready to get this thing going. Knight of Pentacles shows like he's been kind of working steady on himself or towards something, and here you come, and he's like, damn, it's been a long time. I'm excited to do this. So Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Ace of Wands, and the Fool at the bottom with the Six of Wands as well. Like, he is ready. Like, let's do it on the table right now kind of thing. Just saying. I mean, he is a man after all. On the table, on the counter, in the bathroom. He don't care. That was too much. But anyways. Alright, country. Country. You didn't even hear me say it earlier. It always does that. It doesn't let you hear the whole country. Alright, country. What is coming towards you that you should get excited about? It was real tight. I bet it was. He wanted it, like right there. I don't usually say stuff like that, but that was some pretty hot energy there. Alright, country. What should you get excited about? I feel like you've been stuck in your head too much for a long time trying to figure out like which way to go, which way is best. You've just been very guarded, you know, maybe been through a lot of things. And I feel like what's moving towards you is something very passionate. Could be the person that you're talking to now, but somebody that kind of softens you a little bit, somebody that maybe wants to travel with you, maybe wants to take you out, do things. I feel a match here. I got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands with the Chariot at the bottom. The King of Wands came out first though, but I think you're going to ease into a connection with somebody that just feels right. And I think you're going to have a lot of fun. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of heat here. And so I see traveling, making plans, doing all of the things. But I think it's going to take you a minute to put that sword down because you're like, I don't trust this this person yet. I'm gonna watch you. And when I feel that it's smart to move forward, we can get things going a little bit further. Aww. Yeah, I do feel you're gonna melt a little bit with this connection. A little bit. But that is beautiful. I love it for you. I love it for you. All right. Let's see. Who did I miss? LT Spiritual General. The readings are spicy tonight. You can tell we're getting into that summer heat. Damn, who are these people? Girl, keep your head down. Do you right now, LT Spiritual. Focus on what you need to work on. Because I feel some distractions like headed straight your way. And not to say they're bad distractions. You might actually enjoy these distractions. But there's something you know you need to be doing right now. So don't let a man, a relationship, situationship, whatever it may be, distract you from what you're doing. Because what I feel is those are distractions, the two that are coming. I mean, I'm not going to tell you that these two aren't for you, but what I'm seeing is the more that you focus on that project, that thing, that purpose that you have inside of you, it's going to lead you to the Emperor. Um, when you're ready. So, I do feel some communication coming your way from some gentlemen. Can't really tell if they're past, present, future, I don't know. All I know is it's a King of Cups and a King of Swords, very polar opposite types of men. One is more loving and sweet and emotionally intelligent. The other one is very smart, could have like a good career. They're about business. It depends. Do you like a man that's intelligent? Is that what turns you on? Or do you like a man with a big heart? Choice. All right, so doctor. She defrosted. Yes. That's amazing, country. Keep melting, boo. Keep melting. All right, Amber. Or wait. No, doctor. Sorry, doctor. I got you. Hold on. Let's see, doctor. Somebody has their eye on you. Or you're about to get a message. Okay. I'm gonna let the cuckoo. Hey, Nirvana. All the cuckoos. I feel like what you're looking for is something long term, secure, all the things. And I feel like there's somebody watching you that would love to give it to you. I just don't feel like it's going to happen right now. I honestly feel like love is a little bit further towards the end of the year for you. Not to say that you will not have people approach you or talk to you before that, but you're asking about love, right? That real strong, unexpected love message. That's coming towards more like I'd say Scorpio, Sagittarius season. So anywhere from the end of October through December. Um, Whatever this energy is, though, Ten of Pentacles. It's secure, it's stable, it's solid. It's what you're looking for. So Spirit's like, just be patient. You're going to find it when it's the right time. They're kind of putting things into place in order for it to happen. So just, and when it does come, I do feel like it's going to go from 0 to 100 real fast. Like everything is going to change for you. Because I had the Tower at the bottom. Like they're going to come, or in the middle, they're going to come in with some pretty, like, we're going to tear down everything you've ever known about love. And I'm about to show you what real love is, kind of thing. So could be a Sagittarius or Scorpio, but I'm getting it more as the season of Sagittarius and Scorpio. Calm down, whoever you are. Would you like a reading? If not, I do not need you here, boo. I do not need you here. All right, Amber. And who am I scamming? Like, come on, this is a free reading. Relax, buddy. You're a crybaby. Oh, why? And Tay. Yes, babe, there are spots left. Tay Marie. Good to see you. Alright, Amber. Whoever it is. Babe, I can put you on the list, Jocelyn. You're just gonna have to wait until I call you, okay? Alrighty, buddy. Will Shanna and Capricorn get married by next year? For me, this feels like there's still some things that are unclear as far as when. I feel like you're kind of trapped in a cycle, or whoever this is, they're trapped in a cycle with somebody that either is unaware of their ego or doesn't know how to escape it, right? So it kind of feels like you could get married, yeah, or they could get married next year. There is a possibility here. Is it best for this person? I guess that's in the eye of the beholder, and depending on how much work happens between now and then. I do feel like there is some conflict around it as far as whether it be fear, spinning thoughts, toxic behaviors, things like that. Like I said, I feel like it's possible, but is it going to be a great marriage? I can't really tell where it's at right now. So I would say more towards I don't really know. I can't tell you. I saw it, but then I was like, no. Because I mean, I understand he's a Capricorn, so the devil card coming out is probably just representing them. Now, with the Eight of Swords, though, it feels like a karmic cycle to me. And until that breaks, and maybe the lesson is learned around the devil, it's probably best to wait as long as it takes for that to end or that to be overcome. If that makes any sense. But yes. Scorpio. Where the heck have you been? And yes, you can be added. I don't even care if I have spots. You are going to be on my list regardless. We miss you around here, boo. You must be happy. I love it. My birthday year twin is back. All right, so Pretty in Pink. That's who's next. The free list is closed, boo. Scorpio just took the last spot. I'm so sorry. Pretty in Pink, are you here? Pretty in Pink? Yes, Blue Butterfly, you were. Yeah. You're welcome. I'm always going to tell you the truth of what I see, regardless if it's like the best message or not. So, she posted a question, Pretty in Pink did? Let me see. Oh, she didn't. I got you. Okay, general for Diamond Girl. Let's see. Well, damn, girl. Oh. Something's about to fly. I feel like you've been in Hangman for a while because the Hangman flew on the ground in reverse. So it's like you're coming out of the Hangman. Nothing is on hold anymore. 8 of Wands. Moving quick. Moving quick towards what? And thank you, Cece, for your donation. Love, appreciate you. All right, one more. Let's see. King of Pentacles. And a King of Wands. They could be secure and be hot. I don't know. Or it could be two people. You got some choices coming up. You're going to go from 0 to 100. But not 100 in general. Just like 100 men. Like no men to all the men. King of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Like. Could be an earth sign or a fire sign. Possibly a Pisces, Cancer. But you saw the card fly. Like it's done. It's done, son. August is going to be a very spicy time for you. All right. Cece, what is your question, boo? And thank you for your donation, my love. And you're welcome. And you got to come back and tell me about all these men because they're kings. They're kings. We went from pages to kings. Now we just got to find the emperors. Okay, babe. Thank you. I don't know where Cece's at. Cece. There you are. I told you he was gonna call you, girl. Like, AJ ain't gonna stay away. He loves you. Alright, let's see. Sun and the High Priestess. You already know he feels great, girl. He feels amazing now that y'all are back in cohorts. He's back with his little ride or die. He's like, I'm back. My feelings are better now. Internal celebration and whatnot. He had to check his ego a little bit. His ego was hurt, and he had to say, calm down. It's okay. It's all right. It's not that serious. You know you don't want to lose her. He tried, though. Like, he tried. He tried to pull back. He tried to keep his distance to show you something. But all in all, he knew he'd be back. Judgment in the sun. Like, he knew. He knew he'd be back. And thank you, Jennifer, for your donation. You'll go after Cece. Now he's all happy and whatnot. What else, AJ? What else? He had to realize, like, he was better than that. Like, instead of getting defensive, because I honestly feel that's what it was. He felt attacked. He felt like you were coming for him. But honestly, it was just a trigger. That it was a button you pushed that put him in his feelings a little bit. And I think he realized, like, he was really quick to react. And so maybe he sat back and thought about it, like, damn, I should have just, like, listened instead of spoke, or, like, listened to what she was trying to say instead of reacting to what she was saying as a threat. But he kind of feels like it was a good thing it did happen, and I'm not sure why. Maybe he did need to collect his feelings a little bit, because at the end of the day, you're his Two of Cups, and he, because of his actions, what he's telling me is like, I could have ruined it. I could have blown the whole thing apart. But I'm happy that we're good now. That's all he keeps telling me. I'm happy we're back to where we started. But he was stressed. He couldn't get you off his head, even when he wasn't talking to you, just spinning. Hey, Mama. Welcome. All is well. All is well. You knew he wasn't going to go far. You're his person. She said men. People. Humans. Shit. They're all a little wonky sometimes. Alright. Dion's thoughts after spending time together. He's so happy, like, literally. Maybe he's kind of, like, gone back and forth on this as far as, like, where y'all stood. But something about, like, doing things together or working things out made him understand, like, his feelings towards this connection. And he's kind of showing me he's manning up. Like, he's claiming, this is what I've wished for, this is what I want. I need to make things equal, because I don't feel he was really doing his part in the past as well as he could have. And he's like now acknowledging the need to actively give to you, um, to make things equal. Yeah, he's telling me like you're the one for him. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Like he wants to start fresh. He wants to do it right this time. Now, I do feel like he didn't have enough in the past to like really offer you much, and that could have been a lot of the issue, was that if there was an imbalance in energies. Um, Whether he didn't have enough emotions to give, he wasn't in a place of like being able to be happy with you or happy for you, whatever that means. I do feel like without you though, he did or does feel alone, like he doesn't feel well. So I think it was just an imbalance that he needed to work on within himself. And as always, this is the energy today. Tomorrow, it can be different. But for now, they all seem really stable. It looks like he's made his mind up and he wants to give to this. For something that almost looks like he's thinking about commitment or moving things towards something like that. So, that's what I got for you. Yeah. She never has her legs elevated. She just sits up and at the computer. But I hope that helps, Jennifer. You are actually being compliant today, Mother? Awesome. Alright, so who is next? Rachel. Where are you at, Rachel? Hello, hello, the Sovereign Star. Welcome. And I'm so sorry the free list is closed for today, but I am on 3 days a week. This week's going to be a little different. I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday instead of Sunday because my son has a music festival, and I am very excited about it. Okay. Will Michael try to reconcile with you? He messed up. All right, let's see. I do feel like he will reach back out, honestly. For what reasons? I don't know. Excuse me. I definitely see you ending it, for sure. And he's ready to restart it again. And I think he's going to feed you some really good lines of bullcrap, to be honest. It's up to you to take his offer or not. But I do feel like he has a lot of things still hidden from you that you might want to consider before starting back with him. Because I do feel like he'll promise you all the beautiful things. Now, if he can do it, he can, but I don't know. I don't know if he can or not. All right, Andresa, thank you, Rachel, for being here, boo. Good to see you as always. All right, what do you need to know? Somebody's been thinking about you pretty heavily. Um, I feel like this is somebody that maybe you've gone around and around with a few times. Maybe they just didn't understand how they felt, or they were kind of stuck in a vicious cycle of toxicity or something. Um, it does feel like y'all being apart has helped them to grow, and they know now more of what the cycle was. Not to say they've completely made it out of it, no, but at least now they're not trapped. They realize they have more power than they give themselves credit for, but now they're trying to figure out, like, what is the best move to make towards you, or just in general. Because the Judgment, the Nine of Swords, the Emperor with the Eight of Swords at the bottom kind of gives me that, like, I messed up, how do I fix it, I want to do better. Because you obviously live rent free in their head, especially at night. So, excuse me, my allergies. Okay, Miss Cherry. Let's see. How will you take what? Oh, how will H take the rejection? Let's see. He's not. He is not going to take your rejection. He's going to convince you to work things out or to try to build something anyways. This gives me the feeling of, he's like, you can feel however you want to feel. I feel like we're meant to be together, and relationships take work. So if you want um to miss out, okay, fine. But I don't think he'll take it, because he thinks, honestly, that you are the Ten of Pentacles to him. He shows me the King and Queen of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. Now, I can see it another way, too. That he'll tell you that's fine, because I already met somebody else that I want to marry or to be with. But I think it's more of him saying, nope, I'm not gonna let you reject me. So, no. Interesting. Alright, Firebird. How will Scorpio feel about seeing you again in person? I think he will be happy, especially because I do feel there's been a lot of anxiety about being distant or being at a distance. So actually, like, being in contact with you is going to make him happy. Because there's something he's been struggling with apart from you. In regards to not being able to, like, put his hands on you, touch you, see you physically, whatever. Like, you're what this is something he's looked forward to, I guess you could say, like that. Alright, next. Who do we got? Lux Buck, Lux Bang, Lux Bang. All right, babe, post your question. Now is the time. Now is the time to post it. The song playing right now, Cardi B, Ring. I haven't heard that in a while. All right, so the guy you met, you had crazy chemistry connection. He kind of did a 180 on you. Just views me, likes it sometimes. So your question, why did he ghost? You want to know his feelings. And let's shoot him. Just a general like message. Ghosting is like you'll never hear from them again. So I would say don't label it as ghosting. I know it's a way to describe it, but ghosting is like they never come back. So I don't feel this is like a ghosting situation. I do kind of get the energy that this person got a little scared and intimidated. Like things were moving too fast. Or maybe they just felt so strongly that the opportunity really scared them. It may take them a minute to collect their emotions and feelings, but I do feel like they will be back and they do miss you. But when they do come back, I do feel like it's going to be, or they're going to try to do it at a slower pace. Because like you said, chemistry for you was on fire. Chemistry for them was on fire. They saw it as this great opportunity. Now, what happened? The energy that I felt was like things were just going way too fast. And it maybe they're used to running when things get intense or when things get serious. But like I said, they will be back. I feel by and they seem to be coming back with more of a solid offer, and they're probably more than likely going to tell you what happened as to why they pulled back. So I always say like spelling and speaking are the actual magic and spells, so I would say just be careful of calling it ghost because this person's going to be back. Speak more of the positivity into what you want from this connection, not in a delusional type of way, just as like, you know, some advice. Yeah, that would be really scary, especially if it was a newer connection. So, and thank you, what the heck. No, I understand what you meant by it. I was just trying to give you, because sometimes we speak things into existence and that's not something you want. So just maybe word it different for your own benefit is all. I think it'll go back to that. I just think they got scared. That's all. All right. So next, what the heck? Can you wait real quick? What the heck? I'm gonna do AM because they already posted, and then I got you, I promise. Alright, let's see. Alright, what the heck? 1 minute. I'm gonna do AM. I got you next. Of course, anytime. Thank you for waiting patiently. I appreciate it. Alright. Who is the next person that you will be dating this summer? I see an exciting new person coming your way, but I don't think this is the only one. Could be an Aries, but I definitely feel like it's somebody that you've been wishing and wanting for, somebody that's actually on your level, wanting to do the things, whatever the things are. Um, this person looks like they will value you very highly. I also have Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, and Sagittarius as well. So that's what I got for you, Am. All right, what the heck? I got you next. Let's see. I'm gonna look at your question. Just give me a minute. All right. Happy birthday. Oh, you're a Gemini. Nice. I cannot read the end of your question. Hold on. I gotta pull it up and see if it'll let me. Okay. Aw. Alright, let's look and see. Estrella, hello. Everybody say happy birthday to what the heck? What the heck? I don't know if you, like, do you follow each other on social media and stuff? Because I don't feel like they necessarily remembered, like they had it written down on their calendar, but I feel like there's something that reminds them. And it may be like a late message, but I do feel like they're gonna somehow, maybe even on like social media, say happy birthday, something very casual. Like, oops, I'm sorry, happy belated birthday. I hope you enjoyed it. Whatever. Okay. I feel like there's gonna be a new beginning, and they're kind of planning it out. Um, because they show me the King and Queen of Cups with the Death card in the middle, which is basically like, why did you end something that was meant to be? And they're acknowledging it, right? They thought they would be happy without you. It's just not true. But there is a like, they don't have much color in their life in general. They feel kind of empty. Like they don't have anything to celebrate. It's like they would love to celebrate with you. They would love to like be the one to plan your birthday. They would want to be the one to like give you that. But it's like, how can I give them that if I don't feel it on the inside? And it's not saying they don't feel for you, but it's muted. it's not like a full, I think they've disconnected from a lot. And it could have been like a trauma response, something like that. Like they don't want to do things just to do them because it's the right thing to do. They're very stubborn in that aspect. They're like, I would love to celebrate their birthday. I would love it. But I don't want to do it if it's not from a place of me being able to feel it. Like, I know that there's something here. I know that I could feel something, but I really feel like they want to start things right, but they're trying to figure out, like, how to bring the color back first. Because right now, they just are like, I don't know what to do about it. Like, I don't want to make them believe something and them be so happy, them feel so many things, and I just don't. I honestly feel like they kind of went numb over time, and it had nothing to do with you in particular. It was like a trauma response. And they're the type, like, I'm going to get out because I can't explain to you why. I can't tell you the reasons why I have to leave. I can't tell you why I ran from this because logically, there's nothing that I can tell you that's going to make any sense. You know? Because I don't want to say mental illness, but I do feel that it's like coping mechanisms, very unhealthy coping mechanisms with this person. They feel they can overcome it. They feel that they're at least trying because they are acknowledging it. And that's the first thing, right? Even in AA, they teach you the first step to solving the problem is to acknowledge there is a problem. So we're that far. And they want to be able to feel and give and all of the things to you that you feel. They want to feel it too. They want to be able to do these things. And I feel like they will. I've got the World and the Fool. But the color has to return. And that's all I think is keeping the two of you apart right now. They miss you, for sure. But when it'll be, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But that's what I got. Alright, Estrella, you're next, babe. And thank you again. What the heck? Have an amazing birthday. I would sing, but I do not want to hurt your ears. That would not be a great way to celebrate. My nose is so stuffy. I wish it would quit raining. It just brings in all of the things that make your nose itch. The itchy nose things. Okay, I will get your question off of PayPal. Just give me 1 minute, boo. Gotta put these cards up first. Okay. Oh, you can have all of ours. We're supposed to have it for like the next 2 weeks. By the grace of God, it didn't rain yesterday in the middle of this video shoot in the park because we were there all day and the forecast actually said it was gonna rain all day. But should I have been praying, like, please, like, I don't care how much it rains after, just don't rain today. So I guess I'm grateful that the rain is here now instead of then, but... Alright, let's see. How does he feel after this call? They say it's a sweet memory to have. Like, maybe they saw, like, your ability to connect with others, how nice and kind you are with other people, and with them. It's a good memory. Like, they have a fond memory of it. It could have even made, like, their heart beat a little bit faster. The song Slow and Country is playing. And it's funny why I'm telling you that that song is because the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance card came out as soon as it started playing. So they want things slow and country. Like, they feel like everything's falling into place the way it should, even if it's slow. Ten of Cups. Like, it may be slow, but we're gonna get there. Ten of Cups. Slow burns and a touch that's easy, huh? They're very confident about this connection. They feel amazing. That's all they keep showing me is like, that's my girl. I love that girl. I care about this girl. Thank you, S. Virgo, for your 2 donations. They may present something to you in the next few, like the next month or so. Like, what you want from this, they'll be able to give to you, or they're gonna want to give to you. They may just not be there yet, as far as they have a plan or something they're following. Like, I'm not gonna rush this. I'm gonna take it slow because I want something more than just a basic thing. And they show me like you're their match. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. So they're feeling amazing. They feel amazing today, tomorrow. They even feel amazing about the future with you. So I don't know what happened in those texts, but or those calls, but they're super excited now. Scorpio says she over the rain. Oh, me too. The ground is so. And I thought the saying was April showers bring May flowers. It's June. What is going on? My plants are very confused right now. But then they said it's some rare El Nino bullcrap this summer. And we just had one. I thought we just had one like 2 years ago. And they said, no, it hasn't happened since the 1800s. They're lying to us. Hopefully I don't get flagged for that, but there's something going on in the atmosphere. All right. So, as Virgo. I don't know. They were happy. They were excited. It was beautiful. I don't know. They're manipulating it. That's what it is. They don't want us to be able to grow things. What I feel is they know people are waking up to the fact of their bullshit. And that's why they're making seedless vegetables, so we don't just throw them in our yard and grow some stuff, you know? And then they throw toxins and all this stuff and never mind. Anyways, I'm gonna stop, but there's definitely some fuckery going on in the atmosphere. Okay, S Virgo. Okay, reached out to BA. Y'all fell out for a couple months ago. Curious to know how this person feels about you. Gotcha. How is he doing? There's a song playing right now. How much can a heart take? You need to listen to that song because it kind of tells the story. It's like almost they're trying to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. They still have a pull towards you. And it's almost like they're trying to recreate what they had with you, possibly with other people, and they just can't find it. People don't hold the depth that you hold. People don't offer the same things you do. And it feels like they're getting tired of trying because it's almost like they're trying to say, like, it's just not worth it out there anymore. So they kind of pulled their heart back a little bit. So I don't think they're doing great emotionally without you. I feel like they regret it a lot, the choices that they've made. They went from a 10 of Pentacles to a 5 of Pentacles. All because what I think it is like, okay, their ego said there's something better, right? This person has 96% of what you want. But what about somebody that may have that extra 4%? And now they're sitting at 22% and wondering, like, what happened? Oops. So sorry, boo. So sorry. And they keep getting drawn back to you, but they tell me, like, what can I do about it? Oh. That's why they say don't ever mess up on a good girl. You're going to regret it the rest of your life. It's kind of what I feel from them right now. Not to say they won't eventually find somebody and, you know, whatever, but they haven't been able to now. So, they're getting tired. I mean, that's cool. I mean, people gotta learn some way. Might as well be you to be the teacher. If you're not the teacher, you're the student. So, I'd rather be the teacher. I do feel like you're not, like, fully finished with this person. I do feel at some point you're going to either run back into them or they're going to try to reignite something with you. Just a side note. But for now, they definitely are looking for what they lost and they can't find it. It's funny because a lot of times I hear men talk about how difficult women are. And I get it. Yeah, maybe women can be difficult if you can't follow simple directions. Or some of them can be difficult at other times too. But then they do stuff like this and it's like, turnabout is fair play. Like, there's as many of the men that don't make any sense as the women, for sure. All right, babe. Next question. What time is it over here? It is 8:52. All right, S Virgo, what was your next question? What time is it over where you're at, Nirvana? Okay, you're talking to V and Aqua, but I feel it's not clicking. Well, it's an Aquarius. Aquariuses are hard to connect with emotionally a lot of times. Not all of them, but a lot of them. They don't think the same way water signs do or earth signs do. They're very much independent energies, I think. But that could be it. Oh, damn, you're up late. I'm sorry, Nirvana. I'm trying to hurry, boo. I'm trying. What is the compare? What are you doing up at 3-something in the morning? Listen to me ramble. That's just crazy. But thank you. I appreciate you being here. We're almost to you. Okay. The problem is that, kind of like I said, they live by their brain. They're always trying to figure out the next step, or like, I'll get you before you get me kind of thing. Instead of moving forward like as a man, they do all this weird internal mess. And I don't know what it is. It's more of like, you cannot have emotions. You cannot feel anything. Well, why are you together? Right? If you're a runner, if you're the type that knows you can't emotionally connect to somebody, what is the point? It's not going to go anywhere. And that's, I think, why you're not clicking with them. And it's not just because they live in their head, but because you're not getting anything emotional out of this. It's all just, I'm the man, we're going to do what I say, it's going to go this way or no way. I don't know. It gives me a little bit of manipulation, honestly. And I think you need somebody that's wanting something more, because I feel like they're very egotistical and very self-driven, even if you don't see it yet. Because I honestly feel like the longer that you talk to this person, the more you're going to start to see what's behind the mask. And I don't think you're going to like it. And that's probably why you're not clicking with them now, is because those red flags are there. Maybe not right in your face, but they're there. They're not settled, and I honestly feel like they're in it for the attraction more than anything. But I do feel this person does have other options, or they have things lined up in case things don't work out. They may promise beautiful things, but it's kind of a manipulation if they do. I kind of feel like Spirit's saying this is not where your happiness is. You've got something better coming in July. But that's what I've got. The way that they move just makes things really difficult to connect. Because you might be a person that picks up on other people's energies, and they're just not, they may say all the right things, but something inside tells you like they don't mean it. Yeah, don't settle. Please don't. I mean, if they show up for you and you start to click with them and everything goes great, fine. Maybe it was a glitch in the system. But for now, it just looks like they make things way too hard. They give me a little bit of a headache. All right, Blue Butterfly, we're on you, babe. Good night, Rachel. Sweetest dreams. I definitely feel some anger issues. That's what I call it, a glitch. It's a glitch. And I mean, they do, they can, like, I dated an Aquarius when I was young, and it was pretty good. Like, I mean, he actually had more feelings though, um, but something else drives them. It's not like love drives them or feelings drive them, and especially if you're dealing with somebody that's unhealed, it makes it hard. All right, Siona. Hey, pop it back. Oh, it's okay. They can go to bed. All right, Siona. What will be the outcome for you? The rest of this year. Um, I feel like there's some slow moving energy towards you. They're more focused on like your finances and your mental security. It's saying this year is going to bring about a lot of you being able to look at both sides as to instead of stressing about everything, you're able to understand that some things just don't happen the way that we want them to. But you're not going to stress about it anymore. You're just going to make slow changes in your life to make sure that when things happen, you're prepared for them. I do kind of feel like this is a year of growth for you internally more than anything. Whatever else falls into place because you're becoming the best version of yourself, that's just an afterthought. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is you. As long as you're happy, healthy, and abundant, everything is going to flow to you exactly the way it's meant to. And the more that you can lean into that, it'll change a lot of things. And I feel like you're a little bit resistant. Um like, let's say for instance I tell you everything is going to be okay. Internally you're like, I don't believe it. So I don't believe what you're saying right now. Like, thank you for telling me it's going to be okay, but I don't really believe it. I'm still going to stress and worry, right? It's almost like you're too much in control and you need to just learn to let things be what they are. Because the tighter you hold on to it, the more restricted the energy becomes and it starts to even move slower. If that makes any sense. That was the message they wanted you to know about this year. And I kind of hear in my head that's not the message you were looking for, but it was what you needed. So, Spirit's funny like that. Alrighty, Dighty Neon. Sorry, jamming. I had to do Teddy Swims real quick. Alright, what is coming towards you at the end of June? Of course, Sienna. I love answering your questions. You're always so nice to me. What is coming towards you at the end of June? I feel like a conversation is gonna come. But mind you, the end of this month starts Mercury retrograde, and there's a lot of shadows that come out during that time. So I feel like this conversation is gonna involve like commitment, long term, like I love you forever, ever, amen kind of stuff. Now, do they mean it? On some level, I'm sure they do. But the intensity of what they feel during a retrograde is very different when the retrograde ends. So, of course, in that moment, they're like, damn, I gotta claim it, I gotta get it. And then they realize, like, oh, now I've got to actually do it. I don't want to do it. So, be careful that all the beautiful things that they will tell you by the end of this month are actually something that they're willing to put the work in towards, because people can say anything. And I think we've all been BS'd enough in life to recognize it on some level. All right, let me do Nirvana, because Nirvana needs to go to sleep. And thank you, Starry Night. You'll go after Nirvana. All right, Nirvana, what is your question? So that way you can go to bed. Because it is very early in the morning. Okay, let me fix myself real quick. I need to stretch my legs real quick. Alright. General love. Alright, boo. Let's see. Okay. I feel like you've kind of been on a journey as far as love is concerned. Um, I do feel something moving towards you that is very beautiful, very aligned. And I honestly feel intuitively you feel it coming. But I think a lot of times you, instead of trusting what you're feeling, you lean back into what happened before. You know, it never worked out before. Well, if it ever worked out before, you'd never make it to the one that was actually like meant for you. So, I feel like right now is the perfect time to really just purge, cry. If you're a crier, I don't know. Get it out. because what's to come is so much better that you're going to forget about it anyway. I think you're going to use what you learned to make sure that it doesn't happen again. But I do feel from Cancer season in through the beginning of next year is going to be very magical for you, to say the least. So, I have the Five of Cups with the Chariot, the Star, and the High Priestess, and then I just split the deck to the Lovers. So, get ready, boo. Get ready. Oh, you're getting a snack. Hey. I don't know what kind of snack you're talking about, but when I refer to snacks, I normally mean the in between the connection types. But I'm sure that's not what you meant. Alright, Starry Night. What did Michael like about you? Your features, personally. Let's see. You're welcome. I got it. Yeah, I got it. You're still awake, eating snacks. Let's see. Physically, personally. Well, first of all, they say you're like this bright ball of energy. Whether you're like externally bright and energetic or just internally, you're like a little spitfire, is what they say. As far as your features and stuff, they really like your hips. And you're very like your proportion just the way that they would like it. You could have long hair, or like maybe at the time you did, maybe if you curled it, the glow of your skin. They like the way that you help them move past some things that they had been dealing with internally. Like you just sat there with them almost, let them feel however they felt, which made them comfortable. You gave them a new perspective on something. Back to the hips again. Possibly the way you stand, and like stick one of your hips out. They say you walk in a room like you own it. Even if you don't feel that you do, you just hold a sense of power to you. Like people watch you and people look at you. They also like how you make them feel like they're the one. Like your eyes don't stray. Like you were specifically focused on them, regardless if you got all the attention or not. And they just feel like the two of you fit well together, like a perfect match. They felt comfortable enough to be themselves around you for sure. They keep talking about like the hips. So something about your hips really got them like, well, you don't have hips, they might like it. Maybe you stick your like hip out. Everybody got hips. I took anatomy. They like yours. Maybe you don't have a lot of ass, but your hips are proportioned well from what they're telling me. What? Am I singing? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they feel like they can picture you pregnant, because it's something about the way that these women are thin, but they've got, like, their belly is like impregnated, and so, like, you would look good with a pregnant belly. I mean, we never know what other people are attracted to. Just saying, we don't know. Because some men like big breasts and no butt, and then some like the opposite, little breasts, big butts. And some like ones that got both. It all depends on the man and how you hold yourself. So, they like your belly. Oh, well, something about the belly, they liked it. And they could see you being pregnant, though. Wasn't trying to say nothing about it, because men, you'd be surprised. They love women with a little extra here and there, for sure. You have both. That's probably why they say proportion well. Alright, so... And shit, if you got ass, then you definitely got hips. Just saying. Alright, Tay Marie. And thank you, babe, for your donation. You're welcome. A man on a mission. Jocelyn. I don't think anybody's up still. And if Scorpio's still here, then she hung on. Scorpio, did you go to bed yet? Scorpio gave up her spot. Energy check on Robert towards you. You did. Thank you for hanging out. Alright, let me do you, and then Jocelyn. I'll do Jocelyn, because we did kind of move through them fast. Let's see. She did say... I kind of feel him headed, like, directly back. If you're with him, it feels like he's trying to make up for what has been lost in the past. Like, maybe to make you trust him again, to form like a more solid foundation. Maybe give you more attention that he lacked in the past. But the way I feel is like if you are not talking to him right now, he will be back to try to do this, because all in all it feels like he wants this to end well. Like he really wants this to be successful. Um Lots of movement here. Lots of conversations. So depending on where y'all are at, I do feel like there's a new level coming for this. Um, but the main important thing is he wants you to know he sees you. He understands. He, like, if you feel like you have trust issues, or you feel like you have, whatever, what he's saying is like you have reasons to have trust issues, but let's work on them together, kind of thing. Like, I see you. You've been through it. He celebrates you on some level. Lots of love, lots of love. But yeah, I definitely feel he's did you get it though? Oh, thank you, Z, for your 2 donations. You'll be next, babe. She got it. Thanks, love. Thank you. All right, Jocelyn. Do I see Tony making contact with you? I think he'll contact you. I feel like he'll contact you eventually, yes. But it's going to be when you're not focused on him. When you're doing your own thing, you're not even thinking about him. That's when he's going to reach out. Because something about, like, your energy at the utmost is what pulls him back. So right now, I guess just focus on you until that time comes. Because it's honestly, like, the way that they showed me was he won't contact you until those things have been worked out. Or, like, your internal work. Alright, Z, your turn. You've been in your head about it, girl. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. And if it's not, then, y'all will figure it out. There's so much love there that I don't think that's gonna fade. Alright, Z. General between you and Matthew. King of Cups, 8 of Cups. Like, there's a lot of feelings here, but it needs work. Or he needs to work. He needs to do more. Okay, I get it. Okay. This person looks like they really, they see you as like the most amazing lover, the most amazing person. You're empathic, intuitive, you love strong, you'd be an amazing mother. Maybe they thought this connection was going to be more of like a playful love, or maybe they didn't realize that how deep your emotions ran. Um, I see an offer of commitment either on the horizon or something that they've thought about. But what they're telling me originally was they showed me the King of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles, which is basically I need to work on my emotions. I need to get more in tune with my emotions so they can be a match for you. Um, they love how you love. They they almost want to be able to give as much as you do. But like I said, I think they're the way that they love is very different. It's very playful, youthful. Maybe they've been a little selfish in love before. They say they can see you in their future as long as they're able to give as much as you. Like something needs to balance out. Again, the Eight of Pentacles with the Magician. They can do it. They can. And I honestly feel like you're worth it to them to do that. But there is going to have to be some work in between for you two to be on the same level of love, I guess you could say. He lives in Barbados. That could cause some issues. I don't see he's telling me it's an issue at all. So, I don't know. And that could be why he needs to work more. You know, like being at a distance does cause a certain amount of, like, how do I give what she gives through however you communicate, right? But the want is there for sure. Okay. I mean, I love a lot of my friends more than I've ever loved anybody, you know, like unconditional love. So there is a lot of love here. But maybe they do need to, like, maybe that's why they show me they've had to keep it on a certain level. But I do feel like they want a future. They want a relationship with you on the horizon. They see it. Especially with like this Two of Wands. They're sitting at the water planning for a future. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably why they keep showing me the Eight of Pentacles. Like there's work that has to be done to make this happen. But they want it to happen for sure. Alright, boo, what is your next question, love? What does Matthew want with you? Girl, what doesn't he want with you? He wants all the things. But we'll look. And then I split it to the Ten of Pentacles. The Five of Wands. He wants to fight for a future with you. But he has fears about it too, so. He wants to travel. Lots of movement. He wants to get to you, get at you, get with you. Whatever. Very fast. It almost feels like he would do anything to get to you. Like he would leave everything behind. He would wreck his whole life just to get to you. That's very interesting, the way that, like, things are moving slow, and he's like, I want to speed them up. I will go. I will risk it all to get to you. Okay. Maybe he needs some papers, or maybe he's thinking about like some legal stuff he has to take care of first. Because that's what I feel like. He would be there right now if there weren't some things that he had to fix, or there that were necessary to get to you. So I do feel like there is some kind of blockage, but it says like he's slowly working towards being able to get to you. And maybe that's why he's not rushing like the commitment or trying to commit before like physically being near you. But he definitely has made some plans for the future with you, from what I can see. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably what it is. H-Town? We got Houston in the house? What? Fellow Houstonian, huh? Yeah, well, it looks like he's not against it. It's just it might take some time to do that. But he's like, I will swim. I will swim. I will get a boat. I will get to you. Baby, I don't have super chat. I have links to like ways you can send money for a donation, but I don't do super chat only because YouTube likes to take 30%, and at some point maybe you're gonna write a book. You hate America? Why? It different levels, different doubles, baby. There is always gonna be something to not like about places. Alright, Jean, here's her. It's okay. Sorry. But I'm on 3 days a week if you'd like to come another day and get a free reading. What are eyes, feelings, and intentions? I want to move to either Salem or Greece. Not Salem. Why did I say that? I want to move to Maine. I want to move to Maine, or I want to move to Greece. But that's future thinking, because I have grandbabies and children. Like, I cannot do that yet. All right, eyes, feelings, and attention. I'm so distracted right now. Here we go. Well, first he shows me the Page of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Nine of Cups. That has a lot to do with, like, he doesn't feel like enough. And that could be just because he's sick, right? Or he's got problems with illnesses or whatever. I think his self-confidence has taken a few hits lately. And he's almost scared that you, I don't want to say judge him for it, but like may look at him differently if he really truly told you. He shows me the Fool and the King of Pentacles, so he'd love to jump in and just be secure, stable, solid for you. But I don't think he's there yet. And with the Knight of Swords, I do feel like this is like a conversation that will be coming soon. So there is some deeper conversation coming about maybe his self-confidence about things. Like he doesn't feel like he's enough. Because Page of Pentacles to King of Pentacles. It's like maybe he feels he needs to be a King of Pentacles to fully jump into something with you. And he's like, I don't have it though. I'm a page. I still have some work to do. The Lovers at the bottom. This is what he needs to do. Fuck the rest of that. He just do this and everything will work out. That's crazy. Man, Greece is amazing. I've never been. I don't care. They have hot men, hot water. Just everything there is beautiful. I would be all about that life. All about it. All right, so we made it through another one. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Scorpio, I hope we see you again soon, boo. Like, it's always good to have you here. But we understand when you're not as well. Hopefully my son gives me the cord back for the light, so next time will be a little better. And thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, Jean. Y'all are amazing as always. The bots tried it once, but we survived. They didn't swarm us today. You're gonna write to him? You need to connect with his dead ex-fiance. Girl, I want to hear that story for real. I want to hear what the ex-fiance has to say. And get the tea from the exes. But anyways, my loves, thank y'all for being here. Like I said, I will not be on Sunday, but I will be back Monday. I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. I love y'all so much. Yes, no bots allowed. I mean, we've made it, what, years without... We had a few at first, and then they decide to come back every now and again, but bot-free is the way to go. So, I love you all. Good night.